Hello everyone, today we will learn about React Router DOM, how we can use it to navigate smoothly in our app. So here I have created a simple and not much attractive navbar for now, and I am able to navigate very easily to all the nav links I have created. And the thing I want to mention is that here the header or this nav bar and the footer section is constant. Only the pages we want to show in our UI, we are able to show them very easily. So how this is working, let's talk about it. So let's start with headers. Here I have created very simple nav bar using link. I am mentioning the path here, and here home, country, about, contact, everything is mentioned, which we are able to see as our nav bar. Next thing is the this CSS file, which I am using to add the CSS to all these nav links. Then I have created very simple footers, which consists of only this text, nothing else. Another is this error page. I will talk about it, but for now this is very simple and only one message is present in this error page. Okay, so this is what I have mentioned. Now let's move to the pages. So in the headers I have mentioned all the nav links, like about, country, contact, and in all these pages I have mentioned the name of the page only. I have not mentioned anything else. So you will see only the text. Okay. So how this is all working? To understand that, let's visit this app layout.jsx. So this is what we are seeing in our app. The headers is constant, the footers is constant, and this outlet. So what this outlet? This outlet component is React Router DOM. I mean, this outlet component, this outlet component is helping us to get the children's. Okay, how this is working as a placeholder component, and we are rendering the child routes according to the routes we are rendering all the childs, and we will learn more about it. So let's see the app.js file first. Okay, so in this we have very simple app. In that we are returning router provider. So router provider is a component in React Router DOM that is responsible for providing the routing context to your entire application. Okay, and here it takes a router object which defines your app's routes. Okay, so we have created this router constant, and using create browser router we have mentioned path, then element, we have mentioned element as app layout, and then I have added error element here in this error page, and in children we are passing all the path and the element. So to understand it, let's comment this out for now, and we will again do all the we will create again all this. So let's try to understand everything. Okay, we create this very simple uh, function, and then we will add React router DOM, router provider, sorry, router provider. Okay, in this we will mention object router. Okay, and we will pass this. Okay, now let's create constant router. Okay, and using create browser router we will create this. And okay, now let's create an object, and we will mention a path and an element. Okay, okay, so let's mention here about, and let's mention element about. Okay, um we are not getting suggestions, so let's just copy from here the about. Okay. Now let's remove this and we will go to the about. Okay, we are successfully getting this about page. So what we did, we mentioned the path, we mentioned the element, and we were able to see the about page. Using create browser router, we added object router here in our router provider, which works as the routing context for our app. Okay, so we can mention other elements too, like we can mention contact contact. We can add another one, which was country. So let's country. Okay. Okay. Yeah, home is also missing, so we will add home. We don't have to mention home here, we it's just the home page. Okay, so we have to import it. I'm not getting suggestions, so we will just copy for now because we want to do it in speed. Okay, so we are doing great here. Now let's check. We able to go to another pages too? Yeah, we are successfully navigating. Okay. Now the thing is we have to like mention here the URL. So and also we are not getting headers and footers. Okay. So for that what we will do, we have to do one thing. We will create a parent. Okay. That parent will have a path. Okay, very simple path. Then that parent will have element, and in that element we will pass app layout. Okay, that app layout will contain header, footer, and an outlet which is working as a placeholder. Okay, another thing we can mention is error element. We created an error page. So when we mention any URL or path which is not mentioned, which is not created in our app, we will just show the oops message. Okay, so let's add our error page. Okay, now we successfully added everything. One thing is missing is that children. Okay, we will pass all the objects here, all the paths and the elements here as the children of the this parent. Okay, here element is app layout is the parent element, and their outlet is working as the placeholder for all the childrens we are about to pass here. Okay, now let's save here, and we are getting messages because we are not getting suggestions. So let's just add whatever is remaining. I guess we have app layout, and let's add app layout, and yeah, I guess everything is working fine now. Yeah, so we are successfully able to get the header and footer, and also we are successfully using the router smoothly to get the pages we want to show in our UI without worrying much about the render process. We are not re-rendering it, we are just smoothly going to different pages. You can create the whole big contact page consist of forms and about section with images, and still you'll be able to do all this very smoothly. I hope you understand all this. Thank you.